Hey everyone, Chad from Colorado Giants. I still am not too sure why I say that every time, but I do. So I wanted to give you a quick update. It is Saturday, so definitely not our normal day. I am gonna go be out of town this Tuesday, so probably have Emily do a video. Not do a video. Emily and I will measure the pumpkins on Sunday tomorrow. But I wanted to give you a quick update because I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm just going to show you. So what I am doing is standing next to Ted. So I'm 6'1", and Ted is, waist high. I actually have a tape measure here, so let me show you just for kicks how tall Ted is. So Ted is probably Ted's probably about 44 inches tall or so. So that's pretty darn close to 4 foot tall, which is pretty impressive. Bonus tip, Ted is still growing. Ted is still growing rapidly. So that's part of the reason why I am putting a blanket on Ted. So we'll be back around. So I'm putting a blanket on Ted, and I'm going to leave this on pretty much always. Because it's going to start getting cold, now that we are basically in September. It's going to get chilly at night, even in the greenhouse. The main reason it's going to get chilliest for Ted is because Ted is next to the wet wall. I'm turning off the wet wall at about 6 o'clock. Probably going to do it at 5, and usually I do that manually, but I'm going to put a timer on that so that this will shut off at 5 o'clock, and I don't have to worry about it, and it'll come on automatically at I don't know, probably I'd say 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock or so, it'll be really nice and warm in here no matter what the temperature outside. So we'll have it on at 8, off at 6, maybe even 5:30, and that way Ted will stay warm, because I want Ted to keep on jamming, because if Ted keeps on jamming, we might have a new personal best here. So good boy, Ted. You keep on doing what you're doing. The second thing is that I want to clue you about. Also, got another blanket for Vacuum. Vacuum's going to get a blanket too. Dump truck and tractor. They're slowing down and they're going to do what they want to do. But I really want to encourage these pumpkins to go. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm breaking down and I'm going to spray some Eagle 20. Eagle 20 is powdery mildew eradicator extraordinaire, because powdery mildew has finally showed up, and it's spreading. Once you get it, it goes fast. I should have sprayed the other day. So remember in the last video, kind of looks like that mold on your bread, and it's on a handful of leaves at this point, so I need to stop it in its tracks. So I'm going to put the blanket on Vacuum, and I will show you kind of what Eagle 20 is and how to use it and all that jazz. But before I show you things and stuff about Eagle 20, it is a few days after I sprayed, and it's about 7 in the morning, and it's probably 45 degrees outside, and it's I think it's either the 31st or September 1st. I think it's the 31st today of August. So Colorado is notorious for, we're going to get to be probably 85 today, and it's like low 40s right now. So we made a cover for the wet wall that I'm going to take on and off, that you can see our Velcro. I was really worried that wasn't going to work worth a darn, and looks like it's probably not, but oh well, that's what we can do, and we'll just try and fix it and limp along. So we're trying to cover up the wet wall during the night / morning time to retain the heat inside the greenhouse. So at night, probably 6 o'clock or so, we'll put this up, and then come morning time, we'll take this off. I would prefer to obviously maybe wait until like 10 or 11, or maybe not that, but at least probably realistically 9 o'clock or so, to let the greenhouse warm up before we flop down the wet wall, but I gotta go to work, and then I'm leaving out of town, so this will be on Emily. Oops, that one just wants to come off. We'll let it go. This will be on Emily while I'm gone, and I think she can do it. Well, it's kind of working and kind of not. Yeah, so this is my idea to keep the greenhouse a little bit warmer. And next year, I mean, I want to do it this year. I just don't have the time to obviously have some sort of automatic apparatus that will like raise and lower that automatically depending upon the temperature. So now back to your regularly scheduled Eagle 20. Okay, so pumpkins are covered up. I have it's never been this quiet. It's kind of weird. I can hear a little bit of an echo, as well as my neighbor shooting off in the distance. So fun fact, you can see, we'll show you guys, this is pretty cool. I actually measured the bushel gourd for the first time, and the bushel gourd is taping at I think it was 165. I set the state record last year at 189 question mark, I think. I have no idea how old it is. I just know it's still growing, and it's still growing good. So fingers crossed, maybe a new state record bushel gourd, knock on wood. But back to the Eagle 20. So let me tell you about Eagle 20. Eagle 20, if cancer, if cancer had a smell, this is basically like cancer in a bottle. This is really nasty stuff, and you're supposed to wear like a full body suit and a full respirator, but because of the virus, that stuff is not available. So I have my my mask that I've been wearing, and that's gonna have to work for me. The dosage is 1 ounce per 1,000 square feet. I'm gonna go a smidge heavy, and I did 3 ounces. You mix that in your spray bottle, and then you just spray it. It's fairly self-explanatory. Try and get everything. One thing that I want to explain to you too is make sure that I'm going to go all the way back to Ted and work my way back. Again, there's no fans on it here whatsoever, not a single one. So I don't want this stuff blowing around and getting on me. I'm going to go to the back, spray back, and then work my way to the front of the greenhouse, so it doesn't touch me, it doesn't get on me, anything like that. Trust me, this is nasty stuff. You don't want to mess with it unless you have to, and unfortunately at this point I have to. The Canna Control did a great job. Usually you get powdery mildew start of mid-July. September starts tomorrow, so I can't complain about that at all. If I only have to use Eagle 20, you apply it every 14 days. If I have to use Eagle 20 twice, that's a win for me, and I'll take it. But I'll shut the camera off so I can focus on the task at hand, accomplish it as fast as possible so I can get the heck out of here, turn the fans on and leave, and come back tomorrow. It'll be dry, and then it's with the exhaust fans on, it'll blow out the stench, and I'll be able to hopefully see a slow in the progression of powdery mildew. Once you get it, you got it. You can't get rid of it. You just got to mitigate it, slow it down. Eagle 20 is good at that. That is what this stuff does. It's kind of hard to get a hold of because it is so nasty. So if you got powdery mildew and you want to kill it and kill it dead, get some Eagle 20. Don't spray it on your tomatoes and then eat them. That would be poor life choices on your part. So I'm going to get to it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that jazz. I'll probably throw up another video tomorrow or Monday. And yeah, thanks for watching. Get out there, grow yourself a beautiful orange pumpkin, or even a big bushel gourd. Those are cool too. See ya.